it's just falling out. Like, I was afraid to brush my hair.
Every year, people spend about $8.5 billion on treatments for hair loss.
Balding is a deeply personal and emotional process.
Having my hair back will probably make me feel better than I have in a long time.
The astonishing truth of what rosemary does to help your hair and scalp.
Shockingly, check this out. Both groups experience a significant increase in hair count at the 6-month endpoint. Let's go today and find out exactly how this happened and how you can incorporate it.
Are you looking to grow your hair like Prince Charming or even slow down your hair loss? Currently, there are thousands of hair growth products on the market. In fact, the global hair growth product market is, are you ready? It's a $7.8 billion with a B dollar industry. But I truly believe that beauty can be achieved with natural ingredients. We talk about it on this channel all the time, and you help me in your comments below when you're sharing with each other your best practices that are working. So while over-the-counter medications for hair loss like minoxidil are very popular, I found that there's an equally effective natural home remedy, and the good part, you can do it by using just one ingredient. That natural ingredient is rosemary oil. In this video, I'm going to be revealing the powerful effects rosemary has for your hair growth and hair loss prevention. But I'm also going to be revealing the how behind why rosemary can drastically transform your hair and scalp. I'm Dr. Anil Rajani, and I love helping people achieve healthy, glowing skin, live healthy, more natural lives. If you like my videos on ways you can stay healthy, click the like button and subscribe. I've learned that only 60% of you watching this channel are subscribers. Let's grab the other 40% so I can bring you even better and more in-depth videos. Now, you've no doubt seen the headlines and TikTok's latest beauty obsession videos surrounding people using rosemary for growing stronger, healthy, and more luscious hair. While the news of this natural ingredient for the hair growth may be just hitting the US in recent years, cultures around the world, around the globe, have been utilizing this ingredient for centuries. It's nothing new to many people, and I know we're going to hear this in the comments below from you around different countries. Most notably, the Mediterranean cultures. That's because rosemary is an herb native to the Mediterranean region. This herb has been used in their cooking and even medicine for thousands of years. In fact, in the Mediterranean culture, that's where they discovered the great benefits for health and beauty. That's where it all started. They discovered that when applied topically, rosemary oil supports a healthy scalp, adds hair shine, and helps combat, you guessed it, hair loss. Now studied in our Western cultures, studies have found that rosemary is proven to help with growth.
Check this out. Rosemary oil versus a popular one, minoxidil 2% in the treatment of alopecia or loss of hair, a randomized comparative trial. So what did they find? Well, look at this. Interestingly, no significant changes were observed in the mean hair count at 3 months in either rosemary or minoxidil. Look at this, however. Both groups experienced a significant increase in hair count at the 6-month endpoint. Significant increase in hair. That's astounding to me. That was 2015, so very recent.
In one study, they even used rosemary to treat patients with alopecia. That's loss of hair. The published research showed that over 44% of participants saw a major improvement in their hair loss. Yes, I did say 44%, and I said major improvement. So what is the science behind rosemary's healing powers? How does it do this? Despite its woody and powerful smell, rosemary has significant anti-inflammatory, antimicrobial, antioxidant, anti-apoptotic, anti-tumorigenic, anti-nociceptive, and neuroprotective properties. There's a lot of mouthfuls there, but it is a broad spectrum product. Hair loss and a dry scalp can be the cause of many underlying factors, such as cold climate, exposure to dry air. Stress is a huge one. Of course, aging, so genetics and genetic programming, or even the result of over washing. The hair follicle is very sensitive to many factors. Despite what you might think, the hair follicle takes a lot of energy, a lot of mitochondrial activity to keep up its production of hair growth, and the melanin, the melanocyte, is very important for hair color. And the more hair color people have, the more hair it seems it's on their head. So a lot of people think they're losing hair when really they're losing some color at the same time. Whatever the reason is, what's causing the hair loss and the dry scalp is poor circulation. That's a common denominator. Remember I said the hair follicle needs a lot of energy to run, produce melanin, a lot of mitochondrial activity. What gets it that? Blood flow and circulation. So when you combat that problem with an anti-inflammatory and an antioxidant ingredient like rosemary, you then help rejuvenate the damaged nerves and tissue in your body, increasing circulation, ultimately creating the environment where your hair can thrive. It's getting that energy and the mitochondrial energy that it needs to fulfill its obligation. One way to think of it is like this. Think of your head as the soil, your hair roots as the roots of a plant, and the plant as your hair. In order to see a beautiful plant that's silky, vibrant, you have to have a healthy soil that's nourishing the roots of that plant. And of course, you're going to need to water them, right? By increasing the blood flow to the scalp, you give your hair the nutrients it needs to shed less, grow more, and achieve healthier hair. A healthy scalp equals a healthy head of hair. So yes, rosemary is great for growing your hair, but it also does so much more. Aside from promoting a hair growth spurt, rosemary oil also helps with dandruff control as it limits skin inflammation, strengthens the hair due to its antioxidant properties. It helps the hair grow thicker as rosemary deep cleans the scalp, leaving a very optimal scalp environment for hair follicles to perform at their best. And lastly, it boosts the shine appearance of your hair as it not only smooths the hair cuticles, but it also acts as a barrier that protects your hair follicles. So you see, it's multifactorial. With so many benefits packed into this little oil, it's no wonder experts say that rosemary oil is the secret to growing strong, healthy, vibrant hair. Natural oils in general are great for hair follicle care because of their natural antioxidants. My favorite is by far the rosemary oil, but few of my other favorites are castor oil. I have a complete video on that, particularly for lashes and brow growth. Coconut oil, argan oil, and tea tree oil. Very different from the face oils that I have a complete video on, because face oils like safflower, sunflower, rosemary, and neem seed oil are just amazing for skin tightening and glow. Don't minimize the effect that the specific proper oils can have on your hair. Indeed, natural products can have an amazing effect on something as difficult as hair growth. I'll link my video on castor oil at the end of this video because I know many of you want to also grow your lashes, and in that video I say exactly how to use it for eyelash growth and what to be mindful of, because there are what we call prostaglandins that are in the castor oil, so you have to use it properly. Those prostaglandins are the same thing that ages the eye in a lot of the lash serums that people use, so you'll want to watch that at the end. But back to the rosemary oil in the hair, the most important thing to do when starting this new routine is to find a good rosemary oil. Try and find something that says 100% rosemary oil. Always avoid fragrances, no different here. Fragrances dilute it and also diminish the effectiveness, and it leads to irritation of the scalp. Now this product does work well, but of course anything that works well can have some side effects. So you always want to start with a slow test area. You want to see that you do well with it and you don't get any irritation or contact dermatitis. So apply a small amount to the scalp first. Let it sit for a few hours, and then if the spot looks fine, you can continue. Remember, a little with oils goes a long way. So once you're ready to apply a full treatment, start off with a few drops and focus on your scalp. Remember, your scalp is the root of the problem, not the hair shaft. So you want to rub the oil into the scalp really well. And when you do that, That also stimulates blood flow, which helps the hair follicle, and we know that mitochondria to give it the energy it needs to produce the melanin and the growth. There are 3 phases of hair growth: anagen, catagen, and telogen. We want your hair in the growth phase, which is the anagen. Once you've worked that rosemary oil into the hair scalp very well, then you want to work it out into the hair strands all the way to the ends. The rosemary oil will need time to do its wonders, so I recommend applying the treatment at night. Either leave it on for a few hours or even sleep with it in. Then you're going to wash your hair in the morning. For maximal results, do this treatment 2 to 3 times a week, and you want to do it for several months. It's not something you're probably going to see results in 1 to 2 weeks. Some do, but it can take a while. Now you're going to want to watch this video on castor oil to help grow your eyelashes, and one down here on ways you can boost your collagen and elastin at home naturally. Stay tuned here. Keep your skin and body beautiful, healthy, and vibrant.